Hello and welcome to episode 80 of the DaebakCast. This is a weekly podcast where the three of us come together each week to talk about K-pop and whatever's current in the industry. This week we got a album review episode once again. This time not tricks. 4 but 5. So you get 5 topics this week.
One of which was a
first
Twitter poll viewer submission type thing.
Yeah, yes. Which is the whole reason we have 5, because everything got all screwed up, but we can explain that later.
Rip Twitter pollers. Anyways. As always, I'm joined by Nate.
One and only, like a holy, I'm fascinated by the bright light of your beauty. I am Monsta X, which I had to do today because I will be singing Monsta X in less than 24 hours.
You should have done. You should have done lyrics from Peach.
No, I'm not doing lyrics from Peach.
Dripping,
but yeah, less than 20. Actually, in 24 hours, I will be currently watching Monsta X perform.
Amazing.
So that should be a good time. Wonho will probably take his shirt off, and I'll see his ridiculously large arms.
I'll be seeing them on in a couple of days.
Sunday.
Victoria should be there. I just remembered it. Yeah.
I won't be there.
Nope, Jacob won't be there. He's missing out.
Sad boy. Sad boy. Even Cooper seeing Monsta X.
Yeah, well, Cooper of anyone. If any of us was seeing Monsta X, it should have been him. So
yeah.
I couldn't let him miss that chance.
All right, and also, as always, I'm joined by Andrew, who usually has 3 things.
Number 1, congratulations to France on winning the World Cup. Their second World Cup victory, and I'm sure they're celebrating with like insane amounts of like, I don't know, like you should have seen the shots of like they're waiting in like near like they were like watching the game near the Eiffel Tower, and it's just like a sea of humanity.
I saw a thing. Someone commented, "Is like it's like a peaceful French Revolution."
Yeah,
there's nobody's so many people out in the streets.
Yeah, but nobody's getting their heads cut off this time. So yeah, I mean, France easily was the best team this World Cup, so they definitely deserve it. And I mean, hey, shout out to Croatia, even though they lost. Like when their team got back from the airport, 500,000 people came to greet them in the capital, which I think was like 15% of their population.
I was gonna say, how big is the population of Croatia?
Yeah, Croatia's a very small country, and it's just a miracle for them to even get there in the first place. So,
yeah,
that was awesome. So, number 2, Prime Day was recently, and the reason why we're not sponsored by Amazon, but the reason I was bringing this up because some of my work or some of my sandals that I did for the company Rockaware ended up being on there for Prime Day. So yeah, that was cool. Also, awesome. For Target was trying to counteract Prime Day by giving you all these coupons, but they kind of fucked up and they gave out like 15% coupons that all stacked. So I got a $900 4K TV for like $400. And it's coming next week. I'm so happy.
Oh, did it actually go through?
Yeah, it went through. I'm surprised. So.
I actually did end up buying something on Amazon Prime Day.
What'd you buy?
I got some noise canceling headphones. So
what?
Pretty cool.
More?
Yeah, they were like $200, so it was pretty good.
Oh my god. Okay, I should have bought some too, but I have my Sennheisers coming later. Anyway, and number 3,
these are Sennheiser.
Yep. Jacob and I have been kind of obsessed with Initial D for the past week or so.
Yeah, couple days.
Re-obsessed with Initial D, which is an amazing show especially if you love cars and anime, and it's basically
Japanese cars.
Like Initial D is basically the Dragon Ball of like car anime, basically, because it's just like super powered main character faces off against people that just like overreact to everything.
Yeah,
oh my god, it's a
super powered main character with a very underpowered car.
Yeah, with a very underpowered car. So well, yeah, definitely, and it makes me just super anxious for when we go to Korea. I want to see all these amazing like JDM cars, and if I don't see a Hachiroku over while we're in Japan, I'm gonna be so disappointed. I need to see at least one Hachiroku in real life.
I mean, if we go to that Initial D cafe or whatever, they have one right up front.
Yeah, so. We need to. All right, those are my 3 things.
Yep. All right. I'm Jacob. Hashtag no blow note.
No blow note.
And
Never
we can get
gonna
right
happen.
into the reviews. Nathan.
Yep. So topic 1 is a Mamamoo, a Red Moon, which I believe is Andrew's pick. So
Yeah,
for
I picked
this week we each picked an album to review that came out recently, because there's a billion of them, and then we did a Twitter poll for the last, which we kind of screwed up and turned into 2, because turns out Triple H is a single album and we didn't realize that. So
Yeah, we decided
we're
to
like, that's probably too
disqualify
short.
Singles.
'Cause
And then we ended up
usually-
putting it on there because we
Yeah.
thought it was a mini.
Yeah, we thought it was a mini. So on top of it, we're gonna review Gugudan, but that's later. For now, we have Mamamoo's Red Moon, which Andrew decided we should review. The first track is Midnight Summer Dream.
It's a cover of
It's the
it's a
Midnight
cover
cover.
/ remix of the Elris song.
Okay.
Summer Dream.
Yes.
They could pull that off.
Midnight version, yeah. It's just like a sexy version of it.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, this is a pretty interesting take on like the reggae pop song, like dancehall type crazy stuff. It's definitely like got that reggae inspired, but like the synths that are used in it is like they aren't typical to this type of song, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like they definitely sounded very unique. So that made it stand out for me. And then obviously it's Mamamoo, so the singing is really good. But that's to be said for all the songs on the album.
Yeah, that's kind of going to be a recurring thing where it's just like we can just comment on how amazing the singing is on almost every track, because it is.
Yeah.
That's a given when you're talking about Mamamoo.
Mm-hmm.
But as for my thoughts with this song, again, loved it. Mamamoo has such a unique way of incorporating trap drums into like just traditional pop music without making it like over. Well, we'll get to the over the top song with trap drums later, but this one was more of a like a pop song. And again, going back to talking about how amazing the vocals are, like the high notes that Wien is hitting in this song are just ridiculous. So this is a great track to start off the album with.
Yeah, with this one, the drop in the chorus is definitely like very effective here. Like it's not a half-assed, Steve Aoki drop where it goes nowhere. Like it actually has impact.
Why are you hating on Steve Aoki so much?
His drops are so disappointing. They're always like wah, 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 wah. Anyways,
now I want him to take that sample of you doing that, and
he's gonna sample that and
Dude,
turn it
that'd
into
be-
the hottest beat of 2018. Steve Aoki, please.
Now he's gonna use yours too. Anyways, the trap hi-hats in this I actually didn't mind. I think they actually aid the song rather than like they're not annoying and overused like a lot of times they are. So yeah. And also again, like Andrew said, Huyen's vocal is amazing. Yeah, I think hers were definitely the most effective in this song for me. So yeah, like she stood out, I guess is what I mean to say.
Yep. Next, we have Egotistic, which is the title track. So this is a very Latin-focused pop song, a lot of Latin guitar, which is pretty much the focus. You can tell, like, straight up, the music video, the, like, first shot is just a dude playing the guitar,
Latin
doing, like,
guitar.
a guitar lick. So, yeah, I thought it was a really good, interesting style. They haven't really done much before. I like that they're trying out new styles with these this like 4 album, like whatever they want to call it,
Quadrilogy.
series.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's quadrilogy. So yeah, I thought it was great. The music video is insane. The styling's just like, what the hell is going on? It's so good.
Yep.
And Solar re-biased wrecked me. So sorry, Wien, but Solar's back to being my bias.
She knew she
See-
lost the lead, and she's like, I can't let this happen.
But Wien still bias wrecking me. But yeah, no, that like, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
at this point, like, Moonbyul was always my bias, but at this point, like, I don't have a Mamamoo bias.
You don't know what to do
Yeah,
anymore.
it's so hard. Every
Everyone's
single-
bias wrecking you all the time.
Yeah, definitely. So with this, it just finally made me realize, like, why did it take them so long to do a reggaeton song? Like, it seems kind of like a no-brainer for them, but I don't know. Again, it came out perfectly. Like, I love everything about it. The riff is incredible. How it blends. I mean, this is a Moonbyul focused album because obviously it's called Red Moon, and
Yes.
she really shines in this track specifically because it does. There's such a great. I mean, reggaeton definitely lends itself to this specifically, but because they always. With reggaeton songs, it's always like vocals, and then they have like somebody guesting with like a rap verse or whatever. So yeah, Moonbyul did so good with like her verse, both verses, her in rapping and singing, and I'm glad that more and more songs we're getting of her singing as well. So I'm glad that she's sort of like breaking out of her shell. And oh my god, her outfit was incredible.
Yeah, so like my first impression of the song before I even realized that it was like reggaeton inspired, I was like, oh, this is like a song that Card would do.
Yeah, exactly.
And now honestly I kind of want them to do a cover of it. I think that'd be amazing.
Or no, I was thinking like this is kind of kind of like the influence of like Lo Siento, where it's they're really leaning heavily into that.
It's definitely becoming a trend in K-pop recently, because they know how big like South America's
Latin
market
America
is.
Yeah. Honestly, I welcome it because I really like this style of music. So yeah, keep it coming, especially.
And I honestly think Card is the reason for that. Like how.
Oh
big
yeah,
they got
I
there.
think they started it.
I think that made K-pop companies realize that there's a huge market.
Yeah, I think Super Junior realized that too, and that's why they featured them on the Korean version of Lo Siento.
Yeah, exactly. That's why they made Lo Siento. And then
so back to Mamamoo, like Andrew was saying with like Moonbyul really really shines in this song. Like her rap verse was perfect. I don't know. I think this is just like the best case scenario as far as like a follow up to Starry Night. 'Cause Starry Night turned out really really well in my opinion, and I think this turned out maybe even a little even better.
Yeah, I think I like that how this came out a lot better than Starry Night, to be honest. I mean, it's a good song, but man, they really they just own the entire like musical concept here.
Yeah.
So
yep.
I like the two what was the last one? Yellow Flower.
Yeah,
I think that's what it was.
Yeah,
like Yellow Flower and Red Moon, they fit well together. So I'm hoping the other two EPs still fit well as well, and they release them as like a 4-pack collection because I would buy that.
Oh yeah, I'd buy that.
Out of that.
Oh man, if they did that with like,
we need to figure out what the other two.
And no,
even if it was like $100, I would buy it.
And no, you wouldn't have to like worry about getting like the photo card lottery because they'll just give you the photo card of each member, like
for their
assuming. No, if they just packaged all 4 albums together and they didn't give like 2 shits about the photo cards, they give you the worst OCDs.
You get all the mix up. So you get like you get like Solar's and Hwasa's album and Hwasa.
I'd be fine with it.
You get duplicates.
I just want them to sell all 4 and have them like packaged.
They should do it. They should do it like what we're thinking. What they'll do with like Story of Light.
We should try to figure out what the other 2 albums are named.
It's probably gonna be.
We know they're blue and white based on the.
But you can't.
Wait, what color is Solar? Is she white or blue?
I don't remember which is which. It's from the one ballad track.
Well, Solar is Sun.
So. I know. Well, yeah.
Blue Sun doesn't work. I mean, like, it could work, but I mean,
Sun.
I mean, our specific sun isn't blue.
And then Blue Wind, White Sun, Blue Wind, or Blue
White Dwarf. Solar's a white dwarf.
Either
star. Yeah. No, well, speaking of Solar, we didn't even get to the freaking she freaking pole danced.
Yeah,
I'm just like, what?
I mean, I said she bias me.
Oh my
honestly,
God.
though, it wasn't even that part of the music video. It was just like her intense stares in the other scene.
And also like the choreography in this we didn't even get to touch on. Like, it's incredible. Like, it fits so well with the song. Again, I'm so impressed with their choreography.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen pole dancing K-pop since After School's Bang.
No,
when literally all of them did it.
You have Eunbin did it in Black Dress.
Remember? Oh yeah,
that's right. They were in a strip club for some reason.
All the other members are watching Eunbin, who's the maknae, pole dance, which is weird.
But I feel like all 4 members definitely stood out. Like, Hwasa had an amazing outfit. Solar's outfit was amazing. Moonbyul's was amazing. Wheein amazing. Like, yeah, basically like this.
Oh, okay.
I know. I'm just shocked at how well they pulled this off. Honestly, I'm just in
we
awe.
forgot to ask Jacob. Is this your favorite song on the album? It's one of them. It's probably one of the favorite, right?
Yeah. It's one of my favorites.
Okay. Next.
No, but for real, it's one of two favorites for me.
Is it?
So,
It's hard to tell for me. I have to be honest.
Yeah,
It's between two, the later, which we'll get to later. But
yeah.
next we have Rainy Season. So this is their chill R&B song. I feel like Mamamoo usually has one of these on every album.
You need one of these on the album.
Yep, I agree.
Exactly. Just a typical R&B song, but you got their insane vocals. You got Moonbyul being able to just have like a really, really good rap.
And she sings
it's
too.
the type of song they were made for. Yeah.
We need more Moonbyul singing.
Yeah,
in our lives.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Almost every song on this track, except for "Sleep in the Car," had Moonbyul singing on it. I'm
Sleep in the car. I can't wait.
I'm super happy that again they need because again like we talked about when we were covering Yellow Flower. It's just she's not a one-trick pony anymore, where you have to where you're restricted on what kind of. We'll talk. Speaking of one-trick pony, we'll talk about that. Where you're sort of restricted on what kind of genres you can sort of take Mamamoo in. So yeah, if you're using her vocals, it's not so much of a problem. But man, again, one of my favorite like Mamamoo songs is "Words Don't Come Easy," and basically just every time like you like that sort of sets the bar, and this is definitely up there with that in terms of like Mamamoo R&B ballads, because again the vocals in this are incredible. So
Yeah, like this sort of song are like my favorites from like Red Velvet. Like the Velvet is like probably one of my favorite albums from them. Yeah, like I want to see more, I guess, like Velvet tracks from Mamamoo, because like I could totally go for like a whole album like this.
Definitely.
Yeah. Next we have Sky. So this, I guess, is for some video game, you said, Andrew?
It's called Icarus M. It's some crappy mobile game.
Okay, so it's for some video game. But it is a string-based, like, innocent pop song that's, like, straight out of A-Pink's playbook. And I think they do it really, really well. Unfortunately, there's just some random hardcore rap that Moonbyul does halfway through
I'm
that
okay
does not
with it.
fit.
I'm okay with it.
No, like we were talking about, like
It doesn't ruin the song for me, but it definitely doesn't fit.
It ruins the song for me. Like we were just like.
Well, you wouldn't like this type of song anyway.
No, I love this. I love this because again, it's.
But you don't like A-Pink?
Because that's all they do. Mamamoo doesn't do this, so to be able to hear them pull this kind of song off is just incredible. And again,
shame upon you.
Well, no, I mean, it gets
see
tiring.
Hey, wait. See that panda bong back there on that shelf? It is staring down your soul.
It is.
I don't hate A-Pink. I just
straight to A-Pink hell.
No, but with this song again, just because we haven't really heard this type of sound from Mamamoo, it just like the effect is a lot stronger. But the rap part just completely ruins it. Again, after we're just praising them for just being like, oh, you're incorporating more Moonbyul singing, and they just have this like random like trap breakdown, and then like if you even watch the music video, it's just like there's no like a mood change whatsoever. It's like really like happy-go-lucky, even though there's like this like really intense trap drums going in the background.
They took like the random rap breakdown from Bam Bam or Boom, but put it into an A-Pink song instead of an EDM.
Yeah,
like
I think it's funny. I like
it's just
it.
like even weirder.
Did you guys watch the music video?
No, I didn't realize.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I know, it's just like really weird. I guess
is it like clearly a CF?
Yeah, it's clearly a CF. They're just like, I don't know. It's like I think Moonbyul's on like a bike or something, and then like they're all like dressed in white, and like they're doing like choreography in heaven or something like that. I don't know. They might have died or whatever. They're just like there's this like really bad green screen of them just like flying or whatever.
Oh really?
It's really embarrassing.
That's funny.
It's really bad, but yeah, it is for a CF. I mean, I just watching the CF alone, like the music video alone, I have no idea what the fuck this game's about. I had to look up like the gameplay. It's like, it's basically kind of like a Dark Souls-esque, like intense, like combat focused ARPG.
Wait, but for a song like this,
I don't know.
doesn't make any sense.
It's like I
And
guess
it's on the
it's
phone.
I guess it's because it's Icarus and like they're talking about like the
fine.
sky and everything.
I don't know. I just imagine like a Maple Story type game.
Yeah,
like
it's like
cartoony.
really happy, but like no, like the it seemed like a really intense like fantasy RPG type thing. So I don't know what they were going for.
Yeah,
Icarus Falls though.
Yeah,
it does.
Yeah,
it does. Jacob, what about you?
I personally like the song. I don't mind the rap breakdown. I think it's funny and fun.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with it. Like, honestly, I just smiled when it happened.
Yeah. It doesn't ruin it for me, but it definitely feels a little off. But
I see where you guys are coming from, though.
This is one of
it definitely
my two favorite
was
songs.
out of place.
Obviously, it's one of my two favorite songs.
My other favorite song is next.
Speaking of funny.
Yes. So next is my other favorite song as well. Sleep in the Car. So this is Mamamoo's comedy hip-hop song that they do occasionally. They do most of their albums have one.
Squad shit.
This is like... I just they need to put out a whole album of this. Like, I don't even care. It's just so ridiculous and so amazing.
Album.
No, not just that. I don't know... did they have two songs for their live performances? Because if they didn't, this needs to be their other live performance song.
Oh, I don't think I've seen them do two, so they must have only got one.
No, like there's no ifs, ands, or buts. This needs to be performed live. This needs an MV because 1 centimeter got an MV. Like a really like bootleg MV that only got released on like V Live and it was in like 240p. But
yeah,
1 centimeter taller than you was on YouTube.
Oh, it was? Oh, because I don't know.
Yeah, it was always on YouTube.
Yeah, it's definitely.
I don't know. When I remember watching it, it was just like really like low quality. I guess somebody leaked the music video or something like that. But it was amazing because it's just literally there's them in like a background. It's so simple. It's just like you just have to put some like interesting filters.
They did perform it on M Countdown.
Oh, this song?
Sleep in the Car was performed on M Countdown. I'll link it in the chat. I'll link it in the Facebook chat.
Like 1 centimeter taller than you is like Mamamoo doing an Eminem song, and this is like I don't even know.
Top 5, like 1 centimeter, like top 5 Mamamoo song. Like don't even like not even as a joke. Like it's so good. That's the thing. It's a joke song, but they pull it off so well.
Well,
it's funny because like this song as well as like 1 centimeter taller than you is like. They make it sound like a legit hip hop song, and then you look at the lyrics, and it's just completely
so dumb.
Like this song they're talking about, like they don't like animal or something like that. I don't know. Like it's just like all the lyrics are just complete nonsense, but they work so well.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Anything else to say?
No, I mean
amazing.
This is one of this. I can't not put this as one of my favorite songs. This is like the stupid Mamamoo I love.
Yep. And finally, we have Selfish, which is Moonbyul's solo featuring Solgi, which we talked about
as according
a couple
to
months ago.
According to Spotify, it's Sephish.
Sephish. Good job, whoever typed out the names
Spotify.
of the songs.
Also, actually, we'll get to that later. Another Spotify error.
Oh yeah. But yeah, we talked about this in releases because it came out a couple months ago. It's a great song. Solgi's amazing as always. Only problem is it doesn't really fit on the album.
Yeah, I guess.
It is really.
It had to be on the album because this is Moonbyul's album, and like Kwasa got a solo on her album, so like you're assuming Moonbyul's gonna have one on hers. But it really did not fit that well.
Yeah,
I would have put it maybe before Sky Sky.
Yeah, that might have helped a little bit. It being at the end after Sleep in the Car definitely did not fit.
No, like ending and Sleep in the Car would be amazing.
I'd say the detriment or Red Moon's detriment in comparison to Yellow Flower is that it sort of feels like this album wasn't as well thought out as Yellow Flower was. Because I mean, like if you think back, like they come out with Paint Me and then they start doing the promotions. They do a bit of like they did the teasers. They do like the actual song for Starry Night. They released a bunch of music videos for that, and then they did like the one with like Hwasa's solo or whatever. So yeah, most everything was made for that album. Whereas this is they have one CF, they have this song that was released beforehand, which is like a solo, I guess, but doesn't really fit as well with the other music. So I don't know. Yeah, it just kind of seems haphazardly put together in comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like all of that could be solved just by moving Selfish up like just 2 spots. I think it would have been fine.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, because you just put the CF song and then just end on like the joke like trap song, which would be amazing in terms of like structure.
For real.
Yep. Okay, so that's our Mamamoo review. Now we can do our rating. So for me, I did a 5 for music, a 3 for concept, and a 1 for bias. So I gave it a 9 out of 10. Not every song blew me away. Like Rainy Season was what I expected. It's great, but it's what I expected. And yes, like I said, Selfish didn't really fit a ton, so I didn't really think it was a 10. But I thought it was a fantastic album.
I give same score, very close to giving it a 10 actually, but basically, if Sky didn't have the rap part, this would have been a 10 out of 10. Just like really? It killed the albums, or that killed that song so much for me. But I'm still happy with it. I'm still really happy with how this came out. Honestly, I want to see where they'll go with for the next mini album, whether it's Wien or Solar. But I mean, I like the direction they've been going in with all of these albums. So yeah, definitely. If it's anything like this in terms of quality, I'm gonna be really happy with. And I'm honestly at this point, yeah, like Mamamoo is just up there in like album of the year or like artist of the year considerations on our part.
Mm-hmm. So for me, again, same score, 5, 3, 1. That's what you guys gave, right?
Yeah.
So my score was based upon like, again, I loved every song in the album. However, like the considerations of like one of them was a CF song, another one, is sort of in kind of the wrong place, to be honest. So I gave it a 5 for music. Otherwise, I loved every song in the album. Concept, obviously amazing. Like the MV was beautiful. They looked beautiful. Everything was beautiful.
They definitely did. Oh yeah, the whole thing was beautiful. Definitely.
So yeah, definitely full marks there. And then obviously bias point because I always brag about this all the time. I've stan them since day one. So
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, straight 9s all across. Yeah.
Yep.
Easy math.
Truly, Daebak.
Yep. I also think the rap bridge might be like one of their best bridges. Like, it's really good.
Like Shiny and rapping, you don't really think.
Yeah.
Like Minho's not known for being a rap god.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty good in this song.
Yeah. I thought the choreo is really good. It's definitely very inspired by movies.